Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to give a Figma file to AI, Claude Code, and ask it to build the entire theme for us with the styles, with index file, all the classic theme related files like functions.php, and basically build the whole page for us as a page template. First of all, is that even possible? And if it is, how can we do that? Well, the answer is yes, it is possible. So how do we do it? Basically, Claude Code is going to read our Figma design. All we're going to do is just give this Figma link. So let's say you receive a design from the designer or you built it yourself and you have a Figma URL. All we're going to do is just give this URL to Claude Code, and then it's going to build this landing page, article page, about page. We're going to ignore the shop and product details, but we'll just focus on these basic pages first. Right. It's going to read through the Figma design through Figma MCP Server, and it's going to scaffold the whole classic theme for us, and it's going to follow the template hierarchy, create the index file, the single.php, etc., and also the home page. And it's going to enqueue all the styles and scripts, etc. Okay, what we're going to need for this is basically Node.js and npx. I already have got that installed. If you haven't, then you can install it. And one of the most important thing we're going to need is Figma personal access token. There are different ways to do it, but if you have a free account with Figma, this will be the easiest one to do. Otherwise, you're going to need to buy the pro version of Figma. But in this video, I'm going to show you the free one if you have a free Figma account, so you don't have to buy a pro version. Okay, and then once you create a personal access token, you need to give the read-only access for the file content for the Claude to be able to read all of the content of your Figma file in order for it to generate it for you. And of course, the access to the Claude Code in your project directory. How it's going to work is you'll create the personal access token. Then you're going to run this command by passing your token on your terminal. It's going to verify its connection. You're going to restart the Claude Code, and then it's going to basically read the layout styles, colors, export the image icon assets, and it's going to build the theme for you. Okay, so let's just start to see how that goes. So I have got the local WordPress running, and in this folder, sites folder, which is basically this guy, WordPress example, I'm going to run the Claude Code, and then I'm going to give this a command. Okay, so I'm going to say build a classic WordPress theme here using the Figma design, and here is my Figma link, and this is my Figma link which I've copied, and I'm going to paste it over here, and I'm going to hit enter. All right. So it took some time, and here is what it's got for me so far. So it says, let me set this up. The Figma Claude Code connection uses Figma's official dev mode MCP server, which runs locally through the Figma desktop app. And let me check your current setup. So it checked a few things. Here is what it found. Figma desktop app is installed. So I have got the Figma desktop app, as you can see, installed already. And what it doesn't have is, it doesn't have the MCP server yet. No Figma MCP configured in the Claude Code yet. So it's saying that there are two ways to do it. One is connect Figma. Which one you use depends on your Figma plan. Let me have you pick up. Okay, so it gave me a couple of choices, and I went with using the token because I have the free plan. Okay, and then it's setting that up for me. It says Node and npx are ready. Now you need Figma personal access token. So it gives me the step how to basically get that information. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. So I'll just go to figma.com Then I'm going to click on the icon. So it says in Figma, click on your avatar and then settings. So avatar and then settings, and then personal access token, generate new token. So I'm going to go to security, and then I'm going to click on generate new token, and then I'm going to give this a name of Claude Code token. Okay. And then it says give it a name. And then for scope, set the file content read only. That's all that's needed. So let's see, file content read only, right? I can give more read options if it needs to, but basically you need to give the read option only and nothing else. Okay, I think that should be okay. And then I'm going to generate the token. So generate token, you can see that I've got the Claude Code token over here. You can click on this to copy it. Later on, you won't be able to copy it, so make sure you copy it from here. And then step 2 is add the MCP server to the Claude Code. Once you have the token, you'll have two options, recommended. Type this prompt and replace this one, this guy with the token, and hit enter. And second is just paste your token here, and I'll run the command for you. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the option 1. So I'm going to copy this, paste it, and then I'm going to copy this token, and I'm going to replace your token here, and then I'm going to run this command on the terminal. All right, so as you can see, I ran that command, and now it asked me to restart the Claude. And it verifies basically that it's connected. It says Figma is connected. Let me load the Figma tools and pull your design. It pulls up my design, right? And then Figma MCP server is connected. Tools haven't loaded, so it's going to load the tools, right? And it needs a full restart, not just MCP. So basically, you need to just close the Claude and start that again, okay? So once you've done that, it says everything is set up correctly. Confirm the server exposes these two tools, which is get Figma data, which reads your files layout, styles, colors, text, and then download Figma images, which exports the image and image icon assets. Okay, and then setup is complete. One step left. Figma MCP server added, server connects, tools exposed. The only thing we need to do is restart the session. So I'm just going to close the Claude and then open it back again. When I restarted, it's saying that it's going to do XYZ things, which is fetch the node from the file get Figma data. It's going to download the image icon, scaffold classic WordPress theme. And it's also asking me to give it a directory where it wants, I want the theme to be installed. So it's just saying, just give it the path and then go ahead and restart the Claude and let it know. So I've used the exit to exit it, and I've resumed the session. And then I've said that pull my Figma design and build the theme in this folder and called cost pedal. It says Figma tools are now available. It's loading them up to pull my design. Both tools are loaded. And then it's also picking up that it's landing page title. So it's actually got the access of the design. So if I go to the design, you can see this is the landing page we have, right? And it pulls the broader structure. It says file is large. It sees the real design, right? And then I have instructed it to say that only do the landing, article, and about, because of course, currently I don't want everything to be built up. So just want to do the landing, article, and about. So it's got it confirmed, just landing and about, and it's keep doing its thing, right? Let's keep moving. It has full design, a design token. So it has pulled up that font is enter, color, typography, buttons, layout. Everything is pulled up from Figma, which is great, right? If I click on that, you can see that it's 1440 over here, right? 1440, that's what is picked up. Padding and everything is picked up from there. And it's building the theme. functions.php, header, footer. And now the landing page, front page.php, single.php, about, index, page.php. All templates are written. Now it's validating. Looks like it's built everything we need, like style, functions, header, footer, front page. Everything's been set up. And then all it's asking me to do is activate the theme, right? What I'm going to do now is just check what it's done. So if I go over here and I check my project, I can see that it's created this cost pedal theme here, and it's created all the files. I can see this is my style.css and it's created these CSS custom variables for the theme colors, the radius, the container size, and it's added all the styles into it from that Figma. It's using the CSS variable. That is great. Later on, I can ask it to move the CSS variables to the theme.json file, but this is very good for start. And as you can see, it's also using Vim to style, even though I didn't ask it to, but it's following the best practices, which is great. It's also added comments and stuff. That is fantastic. So these are all the styles, not much, just 680 lines of styles. Now let's take a look at index.php. So you've got your header, your footer, and then you have section container, all of that stuff. I'm very curious to see the front end, how it's going to look like. So let's go to the front end and we'll come back to and read more about the files. Okay, great. So I can see it created the theme called cost pedal. I'm going to activate it. And I'm going to go to front end and let's see how close it is to the design. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, boom. All right. Well, this doesn't look too bad. Let's compare it with the design. So if you open it, landing page, this is my header. Looks good. Landing page title, the structure is the same. Yep. Spacing also looks same. This is the image, which is great. It's retained that. Then you've got the section heading. Yep, exactly that. Size also looks correct. Section heading. Another one looks absolutely right. And then this section. This one I'm not sure. I think this one it couldn't get it, but that's okay. It already gave us a warning that it's not going to be perfect, but it's very close. This one, let's see. Yeah, not bad. Not completely as it is, but not bad. So only these two sections it wasn't able to do. This one, yeah, exactly that. And then the footer is slightly off. So it couldn't get the footer right, but that's okay. We can fix that. And let's take a look as to how it looks on the mobile, even though we didn't give it the mobile view, but you can see not bad, right? The mobile, it's also responsive. That is pretty good. So it's actually got the grid system in place. That is great. And if you go to mobile view, it's also got the hamburger menu working, which is great. Perfect. Now let's go to, is there any JavaScript? Yeah, it did write the JavaScript also. It looks like it wrote the JavaScript for the navigation toggle, which is great. And then it's got header. It's using the WordPress functions, which is brilliant. Using WP nav menu, which is great. And then the footer. Okay, it's following the WordPress templating structure and the WordPress functions with the proper escaping, which is great. It's got the front page, right? Looks good. And then the functions.php looks like it's added the theme support for title tag, post thumbnails, custom logo. It also registered the nav menus, which is great. And it's using those nav menus. It's enqueued the fonts, the styles, the fonts from the Google fonts. And then the scripts. It's perfect. And it's got the page.php, so it's maintained the WordPress D loop. It's got the commenting. And it's got the single.php also for the post. Right. Looks pretty good actually. Amazing, isn't that amazing? So within like a few minutes, it was able to convert your Figma file into an actually running theme. Okay, now we're going to check the article page. So I'll go to the post and let's view this one. Okay, and let's try to match it with the design. So article or post title, very close, although the alignment looks slightly different, but very close. Then I should have these two. Nope, that's not there. That's obviously because that comes from the content, right? So that won't be there. Does it have related posts? Yep, it has related posts. That is great. Comment is not mentioned here, although it's added it. It doesn't know how to style it, so it's fine. And then, so I would say not bad. It has actually given us a starting point. It made a job easier. Now all I have to do is just go and tweak things that are, and basically just fix things that are not in a way that I aspire it to be. Brilliant. So I hope you did like the video. If you did, please give a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. And I'm going to see you in the next video and build some really cool things. Bye-bye.